Again you practicing, you'll see that first time thinking and examining thought stop rising, 5 hindrances not rise. And second time joy stop rising, and only happiness and unification of mind arise. 5 hindrances absent, then you attain third jhana, right? And later on, when you're practicing continuously, you see happiness. Happiness stop rising. Happiness not rising anymore. Only unification of mind. Rise in your mind. Your mind is so balanced. You'll get that equanimity. You know? You feel that. And you're feeling here the center of your chest. It will go to the top of your head. And then some people they think that your feeling is not here anymore, the center of your chest. Your feeling go to the top of your head. So people confuse. Where is my feeling? Where is my feeling? I cannot find my feeling, the center of my chest. You know. So if you just carefully check it, then you will see it at the top of your head. So that time you should not press down. You should not press down. Because this is the good sign for you. It will go automatically to the top of your head. So that time you will understand that you attain the fourth jhana. Right? So this newly monk, the fourth jhana, he already got it. The fourth jhana that constitute the higher mind and then provide a pleasant dwelling in this very life. That means he became advanced meditator. He attained the already fourth jhana, right? And he is who, by realizing it for himself with direct knowledge, in this very life enters and dwells in that unsurpassed goal of the holy life, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth for the household life into homelessness. That means when someone gets ordinations, he's not thinking about a family anymore. You know, he's thinking what I am doing right now. I am the Buddhist monk. I have to practice meditation only. This is my way. That's why I become monk. So he's not thinking about a family anymore. That's why Buddha here mentioned the household life into homelessness. He's give up everything. He said, my purpose is only by practicing meditations I have to attain Nibbana. I have to attain arahantship. This is his goal, right? Then the Blessed One said, this is what the Blessed One said, having said this, the fortunate one, the teacher, Father said this, not by means of the slack endeavors, not by means of feeble effort, is this Nibbana to be achieved, release from all suffering. That means when you practice meditation, you have, you are practicing today practice very good. Maybe tomorrow not so good. Then you decided, okay, I stop. Okay, I should not practice anymore. Right? Because my mind is not developing well. I should have stopped practicing this meditation. So that way you will not be able to liberate yourself. So here the Buddha said, okay, please try again and again, again and again. You have to make effort, You have to make effort to get enlightenment. Okay, so that way you must get it. Some monks or some people, they can get attainment very quickly, but some people it will take time. 1 year, 2 years, 1 month, 2 months. It will take time. Let me explain you one thing. During the Buddha's time, one monk, he couldn't memorize even 2 lines because his brother told him, okay, you should memorize this verse, 2 lines verse. Within 7 days, he couldn't do that. 2 lines, if you study only today, maybe you will be able to memorize it, right? But he couldn't do it. And his brother said, okay, if you can memorize it tomorrow, you must leave monastery tomorrow. Then before leaving, he went to the Buddha. He said, Venerable Sir, I am leaving now. The Blessed One, I am leaving now. Why? Because my brother told me to leave the temple. He gave me one verse to memorize it, I couldn't memorize it. The Buddha gave one handkerchief to him. He said, okay, you take this handkerchief in your hands, 2 hands, left and right hand, and then you just do like this. White, 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 white. This meditation for him. So after getting advice from Buddha, and he did. Okay, white, 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 white. And after a few minutes, he saw that handkerchief became very soft. And in his mind arose the anicca, impermanent. Even handkerchief became impermanent. And then he was thinking about his body. In our mind, our body was impermanent. And again he was doing handkerchief, white, 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 moving handkerchief again and again. And he was thinking, everything is impermanent. What is impermanent is suffering. And then impersonal arose in his mind. And eventually he became Ramaship. He became Ramaship, So exactly the same, Buddha knew about the people's mind. What technique, what method, what kinds of meditations I have to teach to you, to teach to others, to get enlightenment. So he knew about it. So that's why he said, you try again and again. You'll get one day. It must come to you. One day, right? If you don't try, Nibbana will never come to you. You'll never get attainment, So if you try today, continuously tomorrow, and then again tomorrow, and then if you practice every day, then you'll see maybe one day your meditation will be very beautiful. And you may get attainment very quickly. Alright? And he said, this young bhikkhu by my side is a supreme man indeed. He carries about his final body, having conquered Mara and his mouth. That means he listened to me. He is really my son because he got the ordination. He became bhikkhu and he's practicing meditations to get the attainment as soon as possible. So one who practices my Dhamma, he is really my son. One who see my Dhamma, he can see me. The Buddha said. So if you don't practice my teaching, you cannot see the Buddha. So that's why, those who are monks or lay people, when they practice meditations according to his instructions, and we can get a result. That means we can see the Buddha. Right? So that's why he said, my teaching is immediately effective. If you practice now, you'll get result right now. If you don't practice, you'll never get it. You see, some people, they just practice rituals, and they think that, okay, they go to the temple, Buddha, please bless me, I want to get Nibbana, please give me Nibbana. Nibbana is not the things to offer you. So you must practice it, then you'll get it. So where is the Nibbana? Nibbana is here, from head to feet. So you have to find out from here. You just keep the precept and then follow the instructions, what the Buddha said. Then we will practice ourselves. Then you will get it. It will come to you. Alright? So now you understand what are the characteristics of the first jhana. Thinking and examining thought, joy, happiness and unification of mind arise. 5 hindrances will not arise. Then you will attain the first jhana. So when you practice continuously, then thinking and examining thought stop rising, not rising anymore. Only joy, happiness and unification of mind arise. Then you attain the second jhana. So when second jhana arises in your mind, you will have the self-confidence. When you read the sutta, then you will see, Buddha already said that. You will have the self-confidence. This meditation is really work. I have to practice more, continuously. Okay? Then when you are practicing, then you will see joy stop rising, joy not rising anymore. 5 hindrances again not rising. Only happiness and unification of mind arise. Then you will attain the third jhana. Again, when you are practicing, then you will say happiness not rising. Stop rising. Only unification of mind. Then you are feeling from the center of your chest. You will go to top of your head. Just let it be there. Okay? So, and you will get, your mind will be balanced. You got a lot of equanimity that time. So, that time you will understand that you attain the fourth jhana. Question? You confuse what you ask, right?
Too many questions.
Okay, one by one.
As they come.
Okay.
Back in the day, attainments were so easy. Like, guy listens to Buddha speak, bam, stream entry. He goes meditates.
No, we are not talking instrumentary. Let us talk the jhanas first.
Okay.
We have to go step by step. You have to understand jhana first. Right? So what I want you to be clear all the jhanas. Many students, when they went to Dhammasukha for 10 days retreat, and some people went 2 times already. And after that they came to me, because they live in New York, and they came to me after checking the website. My first question is, what is the meaning of the jhana? Because I told them, you come here for 10 days retreat or 8 days retreat, you must know what is the meaning of jhana. And then, how do you understand what is the characteristic of the first jhana, characteristic of the second jhana, third jhana and fourth jhana? If you don't understand that, when you practice, you'll confuse a lot. You don't know what you are doing. Right? So that's why I take interview every day.
Okay.
So you must know it. You know the 5 hindrances, and then you know the characteristic of the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. When all those things you can recognize, you know about it. Then when you practice meditations, when it will arise, then you will get it. Okay, this is the first jhana. So I never say, okay, you attain the first jhana right now. Because you have to tell me. This is my way. When the people come here, for practicing meditations. I take interview every day in the morning. And I told them, okay, well, how about your meditation? Then they say, explain about their feeling, about their experiences. Then I just told, okay, I did. You see, this sutta mentioned thinking and examining thought, joy, happiness, and unification of mind. Buddha already said that. Do you feel that? Then he said, yeah, I feel that. Hindrances arise? No. But after 5 minutes, hindrances arise again. That means you drop from the jhana again. When any hindrances arise in your mind, then you drop from the jhana. Then what do you have to do? Continue whatever you are practicing. So if you practice, radiate to yourself 10 minutes, or that moment if you radiate to a spiritual friend, you have to continue. Do that. Continue radiate loving kindness to a spiritual friend. Then you'll see immediately you attain second jhana or the first jhana. Push, it will come very quickly. Right? So that's why if you don't know the characteristic of the first jhana, characteristic of the second jhana, characteristic of the third jhana, and the fourth jhana, then you're confused. You don't know what is going on. So I want you to be clear, step by step, all the jhanas. So after practicing 10 days retreat, 8 days retreat, those students, they knew very clearly what are the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So I want you to understand all those jhana very clearly.
But does it matter? So from what I understand, right, you go through the jhanas and the arupa jhanas, and just to get to the final stage. And these are like transitory. You go through one, you go through 2, you get to 8, and you stick around until you hit nirvana. Right? So it's...
No, when you attain if you are very skillful, attaining the jhana, then you can jump from first jhana to the fourth jhana. Some meditators are like that. But if your mind is so dull, and then you have to attain a step by step. You got it?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, step by step. So some meditator, they can attain very quickly from first jhana to jump to the fourth jhana. And then you are talking about the arupa jhana. This is called the ayatana in Pali. Ayatana means space. The base of infinite space, the base of infinite consciousness, the base of nothingness, the base of neither perception nor non-perception. We call immaterial realm. Material realm, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. Is it clear? Right. So when you loving kindness, you have to radiate loving kindness to yourself, to a spiritual friend. So through the loving kindness, you can attain first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. So when you attain the fourth jhana, then you will be advanced meditator. Then your meditation will change. Then you cannot radiate loving kindness to yourself and to your spiritual friend anymore. Will it change your meditation? You have to do the 6th direction. Is it clear? Forward 5 minutes, backward 5 minutes, left side 5 minutes, right side 5 minutes, above 5 minutes, below 5 minutes, and then all direction the rest of time. So when you do that, so forward, may all living beings be happy from here, to go from here. May all living beings be happy, peaceful, free from suffering, free from danger. And then you see your radiation go from here to the forward 5 minutes. Slowly, not too slow, not so fast, middle way. And from back side to go back. Left side from here to that side. Right side from here to that side. Above, below, and all direction. So when you do that, you are like still practicing loving kindness. then you will see your meditation will change automatically from loving kindness to compassion. That stage is called the base of infinite space. So that time you will not feel you have body. You have only mind. Only mind. And your meditation will change from loving kindness to compassion. How do you understand? Your mind will be so soft, like cotton. You see the compassion will rise in your mind. So if you know how to practice the six direction loving kindness, then you will know how to practice compassion very easily. So that stage, the base of infinite space, you'll feel that you light on the sky. You see that feeling will arise. That's why it's called immaterial realm, no form, no material. So we call this space. It's not a jhana, rupa jhana, arupa jhana. If you read, I think the Abhidhamma they mentioned that. But in a sutta you'll never find it. In the sutta they said first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana. And the immaterial realm we call ayatana, space. It's called immaterial. The base of infinite space we call compassion meditation. Karuna, the base of infinite consciousness, is called mudita, joy. The base of nothingness, the base of nothingness, we call upekka, equanimity. And after that, the base of neither perception nor non-perception. These four stages we call immaterial realm, ayatanas. So when you attain all the four materials and four immaterials, and the base of neither perception, you will see the compassion, the feeling, perception, and consciousness stop rising. Everything has stopped. Feeling, perception, and consciousness. Call feeling, vedana, perception, sanya, and consciousness, vijnana. Stop. Then you, in your mind, you'll see the huge joy rise. It's called uplifting joy that you never experience in human life. That time you'll understand that you already attained Sotapanna, the path of Stimenta. Then you have to practice continuously from there. So this is a step by step. Some meditator that can jump very quickly because they already did a lot of perfection in the first life. They did a lot of meditation in the past life. That's why this life, when they practice a little bit, they can attain very quickly. But some of them very dull, they cannot do it. Very slow. So they take time, Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know how much longer from when you attain neither perception nor non-perception
I don't know.
to attaining Sotapanna?
It's depend on the people. I don't know that. Do you have any questions? If you don't have questions, we can share the mat and then we'll practice for 30 minutes. Alright?
That's good.
My talk was a little bit long today. Alright? So let us share the merit together. May suffering ones be suffering free and the fearless take fearless be. May the grief shed all grief and may all beings find relief. May all beings share this merit that we have thus acquired for the acquisition of all kinds of happiness. May beings inhabiting a space in earth, devas and nagas of mighty power sharing this merit of ours. May the long protect the Buddha's dispensations. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, we can sit for 30 minutes right now. Can you close the door, please?